Hi guys, good morning. I know I talk a lot about cups on this channel lately. It's kind of like an ongoing theme since a few videos, but let me tell you, this cup is literally the perfect cup of coffee. It is just enough for you to get started, but at the same time not feel overwhelmed. Also because the size is a bit small, you can only fill so much milk after the shots of espresso. Somehow the combination is just so delicious. And look, it's pretty as well. So I really like this. I am reading this book, which I have talked a lot about already, but I'm almost done with this, which makes me happy. I'm gonna talk about it once I am done entirely, kind of share my thoughts. Today I have a lot of cooking to do because we are hosting tonight our friends, and I am making South Indian food. I have prepped very basic things early on so that my life becomes a little easier, but I think most of my day is gonna go just cooking food, which I'm really excited about. By the way guys, we went to IKEA a few days ago or a week ago, and I got something that I wanted to show you. So we got this chair. I've been wanting to add a seating in our living area because every time we have friends over, one of us is either on the floor or we have to get the chair from the den, which also is not very comfortable for ours. Whatever chair I was interested in and the styles that I was liking were a bit too heavy, and we already have one of the accent chairs here, and I did not want to overcrowd the space as well. So we just happened to go to IKEA, and this chair kind of had a similar color of our throw. So they would not really take away the cohesiveness which exists in this space. What I liked about this chair was it's pretty light, and because the legs are kind of exposed, it doesn't add heaviness in this area, if that makes any sense. And it was just $40 if you're interested. Apart from that, we also got these kitchen towels. There's a white and there is a red, and there are two more of these with a bit different patterns because the kitchen has a very solid color, kind of boring in my opinion. I would like to add a bit of color without it being overwhelming, so I feel like these kitchen towels and little things really help with that. We are also redoing our den. We already sold my table because I was not really using it as much. Somehow, because the den doesn't get natural light, I just don't feel like it is the most creative space for me. But I also realized that because I would not be in the den as often, the den kind of became a clutter space for us. And whenever there is clutter in and around you in your surroundings, I feel like it really clutters your mind. So we are trying to reduce stuff from there, things that we don't really use, and kind of decorate it in a way that feels more, warm and inviting and creative and just, nice, cozy. Got done with my workout, took a shower, really long hot shower, feels so good. And now I'm having breakfast. I'm a bit too hungry for my own good. I made this chia pudding yesterday with some Greek yogurt and grated apples, and I feel like it is a bit too sour for my liking. I don't know why. The apples seem to be sweet enough, but not too bad. So I'm gonna have this, but I'm a little too hungry, so I'm also gonna make some eggs. My usual eggs with cheese, salt, pepper on a sourdough. Also guys, if you can't tell, I have a little bit of makeup on because I am trying to be a little more put together during the day, even though I'm at home most of the time. At least for the 5 days of the week, I have zero human interaction almost, and I don't really go out. I'm just at home most of the time in this exact space. But because of that, I feel like I have gotten a bit too comfortable, and I would only wear, something that I would sleep in. Because of that, when I would actually want to wind down, I wouldn't really feel it. I still want to be comfortable at home because, there's a lot of cooking, there is sometimes chores, but I want to be wearing maybe some elevated basics, if that makes any sense. So yeah, today I'm wearing this t-shirt, a little different than my night suit, and I am also wearing these pants that I got from Aerie. These pants are also kind of pajamas, but that's only because I'm gonna be cooking all day and I can't wear, jeans because it'll get dirty. Trust me, I'm clumsy enough to make it dirty. So something to keep in mind and hold me accountable for. Let's make some breakfast. By the way guys, I also tried making chia pudding with some protein powder like a lot of people on the internet are, but the one that I have tasted like sand. Generally, vegan protein powders do have the impression of tasting very sandy, but in the smoothie that I make, it does not taste as bad. In the chia pudding, it didn't hit. So I'm just sticking to Greek yogurt, some sort of fruit, and chia seeds. Let me have a bite with kiwi and chia seed. Not bad at all. After I'm done having breakfast, I'm gonna start cooking. So here's what I'm making. I am making some dosa with masala on the side, and I'm making chutney, but I don't have coconut, so I'm gonna make dal chutney, and I'm also making sambar. It's actually been a while since I made South Indian food, so I'm really excited about it. See you after breakfast. I am starting with chutney. I'm gonna use this chana dal and urad dal. The reason why I'm starting with chutney is because I'm gonna use the same thing in sambar as well to really give it that extraordinary flavor. I'm just gonna dry roast these and then blend it with a bunch of things. I'll show you. The key here is to keep stirring it so that all of it can get roasted perfectly together. I have used almost 100 grams each of chana dal and urad dal. So I had boiled these potatoes last night because it takes forever, in my opinion, to boil these big potatoes, especially when there are so many in number. And I'm gonna use this for my masala for dosa. I initially thought of making paneer masala, but you know what? Potato filling is always classic and loved by everyone, so when hosting, always stick to the basics, in my opinion. Also, the dal is almost done. It gets a little brownish in color, and that's how we know that it is perfectly roasted. I'm gonna cut some veggies. So I have blended the dal and I have taken a little amount so that I can put this in sambar to really thicken it up. For chutney, I'm gonna add a little bit of ginger, 2 green chilies, some more water and some lemon. It is a bit overflowing at this point, but let's see. I forgot to add salt. So the vegetables for sambar seems to be almost done. Now I'm gonna add a few things that actually take the sambar to the next level. This is a paste that I made of tamarind and jaggery, and I'm gonna put this. I'm not putting a lot because this can make it or break it pretty fast. And I'm also going in with the blended dal that I made earlier. And then I'm just gonna add the yellow and the pink dal together. Okay guys, it is almost 6 o'clock, maybe a little past 6 o'clock, and everything is done. Here is the chutney. As you saw, I added a little bit of cumin and mustard tempering. And here we have our aloo masala. And this is the sambar. But yeah, I am done. I'm definitely a bit tired, but I absolutely don't mind cooking when I have people coming over. Anyway, while the sambar was getting done, I was watching this TV show called Platonic, and I wanted to put you guys onto it if you are looking for a breezy light watch series. It stars Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, or Rose Byrne. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but it is a really fun series. It basically navigates a very interesting relationship, friendship of two middle-aged people of opposite genders. And I feel like I haven't really watched a lot of content that portrays something like this. So I really enjoyed it. Seth Rogen is always so fun to watch. So just a suggestion if you're looking to start a new series, or if you're looking to watch something light and breezy,